Welcome back to Pick Your Spot, episode 8. Today, we're going to discuss John Morant's suspension. We're going to discuss if could he get traded and where could he go. In-season tournament day 1 thoughts. Trae Young's injury, and can Jaylen Brown lead the Celtics to a top 6 seed? Today we have Rita, Malik, and we have a special guest, Dream Hoops. How you doing today, my boys? How you doing, Dream?
Doing pretty good. Appreciate the invite, bro. Shout out y'all, man.
Just come up and talk some ball real quick. How you doing, Malik? You doing good?
Yeah, I can't complain. Bye week for the Eagles, so we good. Celtics, we're doing bad, but we can get right.
Are you an Eagles and Celtics fan?
Yeah, I'm from Jersey, so my family they was watching the Nets play the Celtics. I didn't want to go with them, so I was like, all right, let me go against them. Celtics just happened to be good, and then the Eagles. I used to like the Patriots, and then everybody started liking the Patriots. So I said, let me switch. That was a black quarterback, so I said, all right, bet we're going.
It was back in like gonna ask you too.
07, 08. So yeah, it was a while.
I never knew that. I was gonna ask you one day how the fuck you became an Eagles fan and a Celtics fan.
Celtics fan.
just two winning ass organizations
right there.
It just happened to be.
That's just disgusting, bro. I actually hate you. My week has been good. How's fantasy basketball going for you, Malik, this week?
Oh, damn. I had to check that nigga.
I actually don't want to
How's it going? Because you was talking. It's okay.
Which fantasy? Because Sleeper's going great. Sleeper's going fantastic. 2-0.
No, the league that matters. So, Dream, we have an ESPN fantasy basketball league.
Mm-hmm.
The rules of this league is very simple. This is a buy-in. We bought in. Well, the rules, if you do not make this 12 people, if you do not make the playoffs, you have to do a TikTok dance of the group's choice.
Anything?
No. We added some rules to it. Like, it won't be too insane. But it might be insane. You don't gotta post it. It's just gonna be between the group. So yeah. So currently, what's your record?
It depends on how tonight go. But right now I'm 0-1.
0-2? 0-1?
He's 0-1 going to 0-2. I'm 2-0. Let's get into this. Let's get into this show. Ja Morant, he got suspended the other day. Well, was it yesterday? Yeah, it was announced yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday.
After his performance against the Lakers, where he showed little to no effort throughout the whole game. Defensively, he wasn't there. Offensively, he was there. I just want to know what was said to him throughout the game. Like, because after the game, he got chewed out. But what was said to him in the middle of the game to make him start doing this? Because, like, throughout the game, you just wasn't there. Like, they didn't have a point guard. They didn't have a leader. They didn't have anything. So, he got suspended, and now we know one thing about Ja Morant. Ja is, I feel like he's just not a type of guy to, like, really take things to, like, the chest. I don't think Josh is going to be like, okay, I'm suspended. Cool. Let me show out and be a regular guy. This is just my thoughts. Like, I don't know.
Oh, this is your opinion on him.
Because this is the same. I love Ja. I'm a 12 guy. Basketball player, I love 12. But the thing about 12 is I've seen one thing. The NBA told him to stop with the gun gestures. He brought a grenade. The Grizzlies told him, the Grizzlies said, we need you to be a leader. I don't know what the fuck you're going to do next. So, that's the only thing that makes sense to me, that he could be asking for a trade soon. If I'm Ja Morant personally, your team's hurt. I mean, I don't think the team was all that good going into the season. I had them like a playing team, like maybe 9-10, might fall out just because. But Zach Edey is like, you're playing Jock Landale at center. Zach Edey is in there. They don't have no guard depth right now. Scotty, Ty Jerome's out. Like, if I'm him, just wait. It's okay. Like, I don't know why you're so stressed, but I don't know. I don't know if you guys have any thoughts about it.
Yeah, I mean, that was pretty funny. What was more funny was what he said, like, just ask the coaching staff. That's what he just kept telling niggas. Just ask the coaching staff. So it was kind of weird. I mean, watching the game, he wasn't even that engaged during the game, like he said. Like, he wasn't even pouring. Not gonna lie, he didn't even feel like a player out there. I just don't know really what was Ja on. Will he be traded like you were just talking about? Man, he could be. Because with his attitude over the years, like the suspension he had in that one, I want to say, was it 2023 year? that he got suspended, or 2024, one of those years, he got that big ass suspension. It's just like, and then you also got to deal with the injuries, and like since 2022, like objectively, his production, stats, like it's just been going down. Which with his age, it should be going like this. So it's kind of the Grizzlies have a big decision to make. I mean, you just paid JJJ over this summer, but you know, with this whole thing with Ja, you traded Desmond Bane this last summer. They have a decision to make with Ja, to be honest with you. And if it's trading him, then you know what to do. Full rebuild mode, baby. It is on full rebuild mode.
Do we keep Jaren?
See, the thing is, they just paid him. I wouldn't have paid him that huge contract. You could try to trade him. I just don't think it's possible. Like with it, like this new CBA, I don't know if you guys really looked into it. It is terrible. It is terrible. To trade big contracts like Jaren Jackson Jr. with the money they make, the amount of players and assets you would have to give up just to get JJJ, just to be honest with you, I don't know if anybody would do it, even if he's worth it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know how that situation, but just to stick on Ja, like, wait, how do you feel, Malik?
Honestly, I think they might be better off trading him because, you know, new environments for different players, they help them be a little better, do a little different. Him being in Memphis ain't really like, you know, because Memphis is coming up kind of like how Atlanta is.
Mm-hmm.
So him wanting to be in that type of environment too, it's not really benefiting him. Like, I feel like if they trade him, they should trade him to Milwaukee. So he go play with Giannis. Because Giannis go get him right.
See, I thought of so I have some trade destination spots, and I thought about Milwaukee. It's just hard. Because of the Miles Turner, it's literally impossible because of the Miles Turner situation, and then they stretched Dame's contract. It's dead impossible. Like it's not. I feel like Milwaukee kind of put themselves out of like trading for any big player,
big trades until this Dame thing is like waved off. Like they could what I'm saying, like for the Bucks to do the trade, like Kuzma, obviously you would love to give out Kuzma anyways.
Yeah.
But you're gonna have to include Miles Turner, who you literally just signed.
Ryan Rollins.
Probably it's gonna have to be after January, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming after January they're making a deal.
Yeah.
You'd have to include another big player just to match Ja's contract. Just to match it.
Yeah.
And just assuming that's the thing. Like trading these big players, it's tough, especially with the CBA. Are you willing to go to the second apron where like you lose a lot of things?
And the Bucks don't own any of their picks till 2031 and 2032.
They don't own any.
So they own like pick swaps with other teams, but like for the most part, it's cooked. The teams I've written down, you know, like I initially had the Phoenix Suns, and I realized they're a click situation as well. Only because they can make the money work, they don't have no draft picks. If I'm Memphis, if I'm not getting no draft picks back for Ja, why the fuck am I? Unless he's really just a cancer, I'm not doing it. I have the Toronto Raptors as a team I think I would like Ja to go to. I don't know if anyone's on Raptors Twitter or seen a Raptors fan. They hate Emmanuel Quickly. They want like
I know.
they wish bad things on Emmanuel Quickly. So then the Sacramento Kings, but I wouldn't wish that on my worst enemy.
I mean, they got the pieces. They just older. Like, I mean, Zach LaVine hooping right now.
No, he's playing really good this year.
Yeah, but I mean, because you still got a solid squad. You got Malik Monk off the bench. You got DeRozan. You got Sabonis. I know how you feel about Sabonis, so I'm gonna just bypass his name real quick. You got LaVine. Like, you still got the pieces right there. So obviously, you're gonna have to give some of that up for Ja. But Sacramento is not necessarily a bad place for him.
If I'm Memphis, I would need, obviously you need to make the contract work, so you gotta throw in like a big contract, like probably like DeMar. Probably want to keep LaVine. Keegan might have to get thrown into the deal just because you want a young prospect. Nick Clifford, Devon Carter, picks. Like it's just, I don't know. I feel like most teams, there isn't a perfect. I just don't think there's a perfect situation. A lot of teams have a point guard. Like a lot of teams have a very good point guard. And then also, like another thing I thought about is John Morant even a point guard that a lot of teams want, only because It's hard to win. It's hard to win with that type of that archetype. Like it's hard to win with the 6'2" athletic point guard that gets hurt time to time.
Over and over, yeah.
Defensive liability. 3-point shot has never really looked consistent. It's just like I love Ja. Like I love Ja when he gets downhill. I love Ja's playmaking. I think he became better. I think the mid-range shot got a little better. But when the defense is that bad, the 3-point is that shaky, I'll say. I don't know. But the teams I wrote down: Toronto, Sacramento, Houston, Phoenix, but no picks. The Dallas Mavericks, ? And then the Brooklyn Nets, ? But if they just want to leap on that megastar and Ja's down to go to a rebuilding place, it also depends on what pick they get.
Yeah.
If the Nets get a top 3 pick, I'm cool with you trading for a superstar, because then you pair that top 3 pick with John Morant. I'm cool with that, but that's a different topic for a different day. Like I don't know. Like Dream, where do you rank John Morant in the NBA when it comes to point guards?
Man, I haven't thought about a point guard ranking. Off the top of my head, I want to say top 10, but it's probably in the back half, maybe.
Can we play a game real quick?
We can play a game. Tell me.
All right, Malik, Dream, I got a would you rather for y'all. John Morant edition at this point of the season.
Just this season, or just we're including last season too?
You could put
all
time, but obviously the current situation of the player.
Okay.
Would you rather going further, of course? Would you rather addition John Morant? Would you rather John Morant or Jamal Murray?
I'm going Murray.
Would I rather? At the current moment, Jamal, but it's if I'm looking at the future, I still have that hope with Ja, so I'm taking Ja right now. I still have that hope.
John Morant or Trae Young?
Trae.
Yeah, I'm taking Trae.
John Morant or LaMelo Ball?
I'm going Melo. Even though like he might shoot too many crazy shots, but he can still lead the team to an extent. It's a young team. Him playing over there, like he's good. I'd just rather Melo over Ja.
I'm taking Ja.
If I was the tiebreaker right now, I feel like LaMelo gets a lot of hate for his situation, but he does get hurt a lot. He gets hurt a lot. I would go Ja, but I don't feel strong about that. John Morant, two more. John Morant,
guard, or a 6'7" point guard.
I don't feel strong about it. Like I think LaMelo gets hold a lot. Like my feelings about LaMelo have slowly changed throughout watching this season, and I don't know. Like I used to be the LaMelo like kind of out on the bad shot making, but also then I look at the team construction. And I look at like when you actually look at their offense, like the shots LaMelo takes sometimes is like I'm not gonna say that's the only thing that was available, but it's like there wasn't like the offensive creativity, the system wasn't that great. So it's like, all right, LaMelo just cooked. I guess I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like it's more so his situation too, because like he's playing free because there's no expectations. You play on a different team, you're not gonna take them bad shots like that. You're not gonna take crazy shots like that. But we continue.
I mean, if he had help, I don't think.
Yeah, true, that too.
Last two: John Morant or Darius Garland.
Garland.
You said Garland, Dream?
Yeah, I'm taking Garland.
Another Garland guy. I appreciate it. The Garland hate on this podcast.
The podcast bad?
Yeah, I'd be fighting for him. Bro. And last one, John Morant or this is really on the spot, so I'm thinking while we go. I don't think I have a name. John Morant or De'Aaron Fox. I think it's Ja, right?
I got Ja.
I'm taking Fox.
Well, that one's
it's like the same play style, but different.
Now I gotta think about that one for a little bit.
Fox is probably more of a better shooter.
He is a
shot
better.
creator.
I'll say, yeah.
But and my only biggest gripe with Fox is like the attempts at the rim has went down and down.
He went down a lot. That's what I'm thinking about. And Jaw's been going down too, but it's still just a little bit higher than Fox. I want to say Jaw. I'm gonna say Jaw, but that one I'm very 50-50 on. That one's a 50-50 to me. Like just corn flip.
All right. It's nice to see how everyone feels about Jaw. All right. In-season tournament time. Dream, how do you feel about the in-season tournament? Because I think we spoke on it. Me and Malik have spoken on the in-season tournament before in the pod. But how do you feel? Do you like it?
I think it's a fine thing. I think it's, something to try to make, a bit more competitive. I'll be honest with you. Am I like more invested into it as like, oh, it's the in-season tournament time? Not really. It's just basketball. I'm still gonna tune in because it's
just basketball.
I'm just gonna still tune in because it's basketball. But I do like because some players know they can make some extra bread. In certain games, you see that intensity is a little bit higher, like in that finals with OKC and the Bucks last year, in the last in-season tournament. And you had the Lakers in the last one before that for the first one. So I think it's a pretty good idea, pretty cool concept.
The only thought I've always had, I like the in-season tournament a lot. Like I enjoy it a lot. I enjoy the basketball because it's competitive. It's very competitive. My problem with it is after the in-season tournament, no one cares.
Yeah.
I feel like the NBA does need, I don't know what type of marketing skills they can do to make people care. But after, like, I remember I asked one of my coworkers, I said, yo, who won the in-season tournament last year? He said, didn't the Pacers win? I'm like, see? You don't even know who won. Like, you don't even remember who won. But if I asked you who won the NBA championship 3 years ago, you'll probably remember. So, yeah, it's just.
Yeah, that's a good point to have because, like, that's the only thing that sucks about it as well because it's like after the All-Star games, after the in-season tournament, unless, like, you're really fixated on, like, seedings, like how the West was last year where, like, that shit was going up and down with, like, every win. So, like, every game.
3-9.
Yeah, from 3-9, and like all of those games matter. And then you had all those big time trades that happened last year that made people like the Luka trade that made a lot of people still want to watch in March. But that's always been an issue for not even just other casual fans like myself as well. Like once March hits for NBA, it's just like man, April's right around the corner, man. I'm trying to watch these playoffs, bro. Not gonna lie.
The only in-season tournament thoughts I have, I have 3. It's from 3 teams. I didn't care for most of the matchups. Like, I think, I had the games up, but I know the Hawks beat the Pacers. You do, like, I don't really care. Shit like that. My biggest 3 games that I cared about was the 76ers Boston game. That was a really good game. Like, that was a really good game. Take back what you said about Embiid last week. Take it back. Take it back. Because to me, I thought Embiid was good. I mean, defensively, it's not there. It's just not there.
Yeah.
But I think offensively, he's been getting better every game.
Was that me or was that Queso?
That was you. I think it was on spot. You were like, you read his stats out, and I'm like, who are you talking about? And then remember, you were like,
I think,
But you also have him in fantasy, so I feel like it was a little hate there.
Yeah, it was.
But anyways, I think the 76ers, I mean, they started the season off, I believe, at 5-1. 5-1 or 4-1.
They're like 4-1 right now. They just that last game lost to Boston.
Yeah, was their first loss.
Even in the loss, which they were down a lot, they look good. Like they just look real good. And like they're about to get Jared McCain back. They're about to get Paul George.
That one's iffy.
But
McCain's I like McCain a lot, and I think he's gonna be real good on this team. Max has been real good too. Same with VJ. Them two been real good.
That's the person. I was gonna ask Maxey or Ja, but yeah, give me Maxey.
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 Yeah, I'll take Maxey over my current point guard. That's another topic for another day. I just think Maxey. I mean, we're overreacting. 6 games this season.
Yeah,
but the shot making has been like.
Oh yeah, it's been there.
It's too elite. Like I'm gonna be honest, is way too elite. It's like one of them situations where it's like every time the shot goes up, I'm like, I don't think he's gonna miss. And it's like, and like it's just like the process of the game. It's like it's getting there. Like because I remember there was time where when Embiid doesn't play, Maxi's stats were atrocious. Like but now like it feels like he can read the double team, he can read the secondary defender or whatever the situation's about to come, and he just looks ready for whatever that's about to happen. I don't know how you feel about the 76ers right now, or any of the in-season tournament game, like the Bulls, the Knicks, the Portland-Denver game. But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the 76ers look real nice. I didn't make a Eastern Conference or Western Conference standing, but I had the 76ers. I'm like, I mean, people say it every year. I'm one of those people. I'll be a hypocrite. Come on. This got to be one of those years, man. There's got to be one of those years, man. It's just got to be. VJ looks real good for his first year, the 3rd overall pick. Jared McCainey's been battling injuries, but when he was healthy last year, was literally going to be the rookie of the year. Maxey looks even better because Maxey last year, like his stats look good, but efficiency-wise, without Embiid, you saw a lot of that, fold a little bit. But right now, we're seeing him be real good. And Embiid, they got him in a minutes restriction, but hopefully, as the season goes on, he builds his minutes. Paul George I know him. I'm not even discussing Paul George, but if we can get Paul George, who a little bit more efficient than he was last year, like if Paul George is still averaging 16 to 17 points, could give me just semblance of some pretty good defense, I'm fine with that for being small. Yeah. I'm not even looking at the money. That's already outrageous enough for what he's doing. But I look at the 76ers and I'm like, man, with this, how wide open this Eastern Conference is. I know you guys probably talked about it in the offseason, but this is just a year for y'all, bro. Like, what other year could it be? Like, what other year could it be with Jason Tatum, Hallie hurt? I just don't know what other year it could be. And then Denver. Like Denver, man, I love the Blazers too, man. Defensively, bro. Danny, Tumani, the center, I'm already blanking on his name, Klingon, like crazy defensive front court over there. I mean, I already know about Nikola Jokic. But yeah, I feel like this in-season tournament, I'm gonna be tuned in as usual just because I like basketball. But yeah, I don't know what they could do to change it, that you were saying earlier. I don't know what they could do to make people interested post it, but
yeah.
Do y'all think, real quick, for the in-season tournament, do y'all think that if they did it later on during the season, like let's say like they had the championship in January and then, All-Star weekend in February, because, kind of get people still like, all right, we just had the championship, now we got All-Star game ramping up. And then, because, All-Star game, they don't do nothing no way. And then right after that, that's when you got the seeding, so where more people are paying attention. Just like a little bit later in the season, do you think that the players are probably care a little bit more? Because I feel like they care a lot now just because of the money that's behind it. But right after that, they just go straight to tanking with like the teams that are bad.
They do go straight to tanking. Maybe if the games were, I don't want to say the games were more stretched out. But maybe if the championship game or the semifinals is like in January, yeah, I would probably like that a little bit more. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, the thing with the All-Stars game, nobody really, especially what they did last year, I just don't care. I don't care. That's the problem with it.
The All-Star game, I feel like it's more so like a social media thing now. So it's just come out there, come get my fits, come see who popping out, all type of stuff like that. But like as far as the game itself, yeah, you feel me? Like as a real NBA fan, because they don't care anymore. So it's like, why should we care to sit there and watch it? It's more so like a popularity contest anyway at times. So
I'm gonna be honest, even growing up when like the East and West was, I didn't care either. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not I'm saying this like going into the weekend, I wasn't excited. Now when the game's on and like they're competitive, it's like, okay, it's caught my eye. But like I've never been like excited going into the weekend. Maybe dunk contest a little bit, but like obviously we all know how that's going. Then there was like the 2-year stretch where the 3-point contest was lit. Now I really couldn't care either. I couldn't care. And now they're talking about adding the one-on-one tournament. Ooh, this shit about to last another 3 hours. Like that tournament about to last 3 hours, no matter how you play it. So yeah. I
feel like 15 minute, little games up to 11. That'd be quick. That'd be straight.
We better start off in the semis though. Like can we get like 4 players? Not like 8 players max. Not no 16, 32.
Like
no.
That's too long, too crazy, too much.
Okay.
No, we ain't got time for all that.
Okay, for sure. I wanted to touch into some of these games, like not too deep, obviously, just like some of the performances. Josh Giddey, he almost had a triple-double.
30-point triple-double, so you got to put that there.
Josh Giddey, he's averaging for the season 22 points per game, 48% from the field, 45.5% from three, off of 4.4 attempts, 8 assists, 8.8 rebounds, and 58% true shooting. I'm going to be honest with you. 3 years ago, I was out on Giddey. I said Giddey he has no shot. When he drives to the rim, he's not looking to score. So like he's not even it's not playmaking to me, it's more just passing. Like if you're just going downhill and you have no attention to score, like there's no the defense isn't gonna like rotate for anything because they're just gonna stay there because it's like, okay, he doesn't have an intention to actually put up shots at the rim. Like the rim attempts, I'm pretty sure he's shooting like 6.6 rim attempts a game. Like I'm not gonna be honest, Giddey is looking like, can Giddey be an all-star this year? If the Bulls I think obviously the Bulls are number one.
If the Bulls from this point up until like when all-star voting's going and they're still in like a top 5, top 6 battle, he's 100% gonna get votes. He's 100% gonna get votes.
The coaches are 100%. My question is this level of Chicago Bulls capability, because it's like more of like a run and gun offense type vibes. And I looked at it before the podcast. They're top 10 in defense right now. I can't believe that. Like I literally looked at that and I said, this can't be the same Chicago Bulls I've been watching my whole life. Or not in my whole life, the last couple of years, because defensively, they haven't been good the last couple of years. They're top 10 offense, top 10 defense. Can that continue? Offensively, maybe. Defensively, I don't know. And I saw like a video. on Twitter that I was on TikTok. Some guy was like, the Chicago Bulls are the most luckiest team in the league. It was because they said that opposing teams versus the Bulls are missing like half of their 3-point shots, like majority of the 3-point shots, and missing majority of their free throw mates. And I'm like, but they're still playing good offensively, so I can't really hate on them. Like I don't want to hate on the Bulls. I like to hate on them. So I don't know. And are y'all worried about the Knicks?
The Knicks?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, yeah, the Tibbs firing, what it was, you got Mike. The Knicks, the thing is, man, the East to me is just very weak. It's just when you ask me if I'm worried about the Knicks, what do you mean? I should ask for that first.
As in, so I don't know if you've tuned into the Knicks games, but from what I've seen, offensively, they haven't looked that great. Defensively, they haven't looked that great. I mean, the season's early, so we've seen teams start off like, I think they are 2-3 or 3-4, or they're neutral. Like we've seen teams start off like that and just come around. But are you worried about like more of if it's like, okay, so you say you didn't see the Knicks as a championship. Do you see the Knicks as a championship contender?
No.
Okay, there's a lot of people that do.
Oh,
that's why I asked you. Are you worried about the Knicks? I didn't see it either. But Malik, did you?
Because how weak the East is, yes.
Okay.
I still do. I feel like this year is theirs to lose more so than the 76ers or anything like that, or even the Atlanta Hawks, because they have all the pieces. They got rid of the one coach who didn't want to use his depth during the season, so he doesn't tire out his team. And to get a coach like Mike Brown, who is a good coach and do run more sets. So, yeah, I did feel like New York is in a better position for that. Yeah.
Not to cut you off, I'm gonna be honest with you. I said it. I think I said it during the offseason. And I know if Queso was here, Queso would have probably said it right now. The Knicks depth has always been overrated to me. Like the
key additions. Wait, people think the Knicks have like a crazy depth or anything?
Yes, the key additions. That was the biggest thing for people saying. Like,
I feel like the thing with the Knicks. I mean, when Tibbs was there, I think their whole shtick was like they would only play at most 7-8 guys. Yeah, like in the regular season. In the regular season, they're just running 7 to 8 guys. I think the whole point is that they don't really have that depth. They just have a lot of very solid, like with Mikal, Cat, obviously Brunson, OG, McBride, the center. Damn, I'm blanking on the name.
Mr.
Robinson. Yeah. Like they just have a very solid amount of players that they're just able to run. Like, hey man, Brunson, for these next like 8-9 games in the regular season, you're probably gonna have to play 37, 38 minutes, buddy. Like you're just gonna have to grind.
I only say that because it was very big on people. People were I mean, Malcolm Brogdon retired before the season started.
That's that sucks. I was
that does hurt.
That early?
But there was a lot of people excited about Jordan Clarkson, Gershon Yabusele, and I think those are the only additions now, only because Malcolm left. But I know there was a lot of people excited about those two additions. I'm not gonna lie, Josh Hart looks fucking terrible, by the way, too. I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Like, Josh Hart.
A lot of people are still giving Yabu all this hype just off of the Olympics in 2024. But it's like, look at what he did when he was playing with the Celtics. Like, it wasn't really much that he was doing. He was he wasn't. I can't even consider him like an outside perimeter shooter because that's what he was mainly doing. But even then, like, he put LeBron on the poster that got deleted from the internet. So, but outside of that, it was
what poster?
Really nothing much.
What poster?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. What poster? Look, I'm not gonna lie. The only thing I would have to say is I've never been excited about their little thing. But Yabusele last year was a good 3-point shooter. Defensively, he was fucking terrible.
He was
god awful. And so, like, I just never. I saw the pickups and I was like, Jordan Clarkson, I don't even like.
Oh, so you didn't really like the Yabu sign, and people were going crazy.
Crazy.
People were going.
It's off of that 2024 Olympics. That's really what.
And not even just that. For like when he was playing for the 76ers, like just like what he was just saying, like he had the 3-point shooting that year, the transition scoring, like he just was like, real good, and then like for a bad 76ers team,
Yeah.
So then when he got signed to the Knicks, I remember people were going like, "Oh yeah, this dude is like the perfect piece for the Knicks." How has he been playing? I was tuned out for a little bit. He hasn't been that good. I've only seen one game of the Knicks this year. I've seen two. Seen 2 games from the Knicks, and I haven't been really moved by him.
I mean, he's been playing about 11 minutes a game. I'm not gonna read like.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not really gonna read his stats because if I read his stats, we're gonna disrespect him even more. But like, I mean, when you're playing 11 minutes, I can't really hold him too much.
I heard like he's like the 3rd heaviest dude in the league or something like that too, and he's like 6'8".
6'8", 285. I remember I saw that on Twitter. Everyone was like, "Oh,
boy was eating this summer after that contract."
And the New York Jellies got that boy good, boy.
You got him right.
The only other thing I want to talk about in season tournament, I think you touched on a little bit. The Blazers. 6 in defensive rating. They started the season off 4-2. Fired head coach. We talked about that last episode. Denny, 22 points per game. Jeremy Grant off the bench, 20.7 points per game. Drew Holiday looks like Pelicans. Drew Holiday. I'm gonna be honest. He looks good. Like he looks really good. Yes, Drew Holiday looks really, really good. Shaden Sharp averaging 17 points per game. A little inefficient to start off, but I think he'll get right. Clingan is advanced stats time. Clingan is when opponents attack him at the rim, there's a 24% field goal differential when they attack him on the rim. So 24%. Okay, I'm a little stupid.
Minus 24%?
Minus 24%. Okay, exactly.
So let's say somebody shoots like 70%, damn near like league average if he's there. You're going right to league average if you're an elite finisher at the rim. If he's there, that's crazy.
Tamani Kamara still doing his point of attack work. I'm gonna be honest. Even if I think Portland right now, I checked, they're ranked 12 offensively, 15. I think that's about right for them. I think they're gonna stay like that the whole season. Definitely, if Drew's playing at this level, and defensively, they're not gonna fall off. Like I said it before the season, they're a top 8, top 7 defensive team. Easily. If you just look at the players on the roster, there's no way you can look at this roster and say defensively they're not gonna fall off. I had the Blazers in the play-in. They're probably going to fall. They're probably going to be a play-in team. But the fact that they are a play-in team, I just want to give some love to them. And they beat the Denver Nuggets in that team. Regular season game, in-season tournament game, whatever. But they beat the Denver Nuggets by 2, which is impressive in its own right. So, yeah, I just wanted to show the Blazers some love before we move on and stuff like that. The third topic on the show, the Trae Young injury.
Oh, it's you, right? It's you.
Me.
Oh, yeah, that's me. First off, how do you feel about that?
How do I feel? Okay, I was watching the game. Noah Clowney. Okay, so one thing you don't know about me, Dream, the last couple of times Jalen Johnson has got injured, I've came up we didn't have a podcast at the time, but every time Jalen Johnson has got injured, I really went in on the player that injured them. This time, Trae Young got injured by his own teammate. But Noah Clowney pushed Mo Gay. And Mo Gay looks like he weighs 180, 190 pounds. So he fell on Trae Young's knee. How do I feel about it? I feel, to be honest, I don't feel good, obviously. We lost one of the best playmakers in the league for nothing. Trae Young officially decided. I mean, I went on the rant last week. Trae Young offensive efficiency, scoring-wise, has been absolutely atrocious. He does this every fucking season at the start of October. I don't get it. But I'm gonna be honest though, I'm not mad at what's happening right now because this gives me, and also I think it gives the GM a time just to look at the situation. You have a month without Trae Young. Trae Young hasn't got his max contract yet. This is your time to evaluate the situation. Now, is this a good thing? No, because the Hawks have the dreams to make the playoffs and not be in the play-in game. And they're in the play-in. I've already said how much I'm going to go on a rant. But this is a great time to evaluate Jalen Johnson as the number one option. I don't think he's ready to be one, but it's time to get some reps in. It's a good time to evaluate everyone else on the roster and just see how the team looks like without Trae Young. Obviously, the Hawks are not better now. You lost Trae Young for nothing. I think the Hawks probably played their best defensive game of the season. I checked. They had the highest offensive rating against the Pacers, but then again, it's the Pacers defense. So I don't really, I don't really respect it because the Pacers are literally torn to pieces, worse than us. So I'm more of, I don't want to say excited, because saying I'm excited that he got hurt is crazy. I'm not excited that he got hurt. But I'm more excited to see what this team becomes this next month. Some player who's going to step up. Can Jalen, which I already think Jalen's an all-star player. I've said it on this podcast multiple times. But can Jalen take the next leap of now every single day, the first person on the scouting report is you. The first person they're going to be looking at is you. So, and the first game against the Pacers, I was really excited. They played the Cavaliers in about 30, 40 minutes. I'll be tuned in. Evan Mobley's going to be seeing Jalen. I'll be tuned in for sure.
Yo, a question just came on my mind because I've actually never talked to a Hawks fan about this, but it was pretty much a conversation all offseason. But how do you feel about the Trae Young extension? How do you actually feel about that?
If it was up to me, I wouldn't extend him. Not right now. I wouldn't extend him right now. I think the Hawks I would have not extended him before the offseason. I think this season was the perfect.
So you're saying this season is the perfect test?
Yes, this is the best roster Trae Young has had, talent-wise, easily. From up, down, you've got wings that fit him defensively. You got play finishers around him. This was the best time to really evaluate, hey, can we win with Trae Young? And definitely you said it before the podcast started. We talked about it a little bit. The way the apron and contracts are set up, you have to make every decision smartly. Giving someone 30% of the cap and giving someone Trae Young, I think he can make $55 or $52 million next year. That could ship up how we even work our roster. And to me, I've never seen Trae Young as a number one option on a championship team. I think we had a chance to win that 2020, 2021, and we beat the Bucks because it's just how the NBA played out. But I don't see Trae Young as the number one option just because of
how this is the thing. I was having this conversation with like this big Trae Young fan where he was talking about like, yo, man, how about all these years he's been on these not so good rosters, been producing and things of that nature, which I understand. Like, Trae Young doing all those things on rosters that just weren't that good. But then at the same time, like, it doesn't mean that now with this new CBA, with like you just said, him taking 30% of the cap, eligible for like the Supermax extension. Is he eligible for the Supermax extension?
Actually? If he makes I think if he has not all NBA.
Well, he's eligible for the max, not the Supermax. But if he gets eligible for the Supermax, like let's say he makes an all NBA team, I think it was a third team or second team. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
Just make it all NBA.
If he makes an all NBA spot, that's damn near like 60, 70 M's, bro. M's, millions for Trae Young. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not paying him that money.
I'm not paying
not in this NBA with how much height now is mattering even more year by year by year. The CBA making it so like there are just so many restrictions on how to build a roster. And like this is undoubtedly, like a lot of people have been saying, probably the best roster around Trae Young since he's been a Hawk, right? Other than you can argue 2021 or like, but I would say this is the best roster he's had. So yeah, it really depends, man. What are you gonna do for me, Trae? Like hey, people hate it, but what have you done for me lately? That's what it's gonna be. What are you doing for me lately? And if it's right now how it's looking like you are another first round exit or a play-in team, you might have to explore other options.
Listen, I'm ready to say. Go ahead, Malik.
Real quick. How many other premier playmakers do you see in the league, though?
There's not that
just
many.
Give up on.
But here's the thing, I'm not saying give up on Trae Young, right? I'm not saying just give up on him entirely. If you literally cannot budge negotiation wise, then it's like at the same time, what do? Do you give him the big contract and he doesn't play to that standard, and now you can't even build a roster anymore? What do? You might end up in a Bradley Beal situation where the Wizards gave him all that freaking money, and then literally just a year into it, he got traded. Just a year into that thing, gets traded, and look what he did to the Suns. So, like, are you trying to be in that situation as well?
I'm honestly ready. By the way, I'm saying this for a reason. Pelican fans are gonna hate this. I'm sorry. Shoot. Pelicans are down by 24. They're about to go 0-7. I'm ready to say, if the lottery plays right and the Hawks land a Darren Peterson, Hawks fans aren't gonna like this. I'm ready to say, Trae Young, you can go. Obviously, aside to Trae, get something back for Trae. But I'm personally ready as a Hawks fan. I'm a Hawks fan first. I've always stated this. I have my favorite players on the Hawks. I like Trae Young. But I'm a Hawks fan first. So I'm not a stupid Hawks fan. I'm not delusional. I am ready to say, Trae Young, you can go. Only because I like Darren Peterson that much. And I'm not the biggest. I have slowly, I think it's Queso and you, Malik, that have slowly turned me this way. I am slowly moving away from the guards that are that much of a liability defensively. Definitely in this NBA where it's just matchup hunting. I've been watching the first couple of games with the Hawks. The Hawks defense is supposed to be better. Even when Trae Young on the court, it's hard. It's just hard, bro. It's so hard. And that's my only problem. The playmaking that he brings, Trae Young had like 17 assists against the Bulls. It created like 61 points of offense for the Hawks. That shit is amazing. I also want to keep him, but I think Trae Young also needs to know, listen, if we want to win, definitely because the Hawks, one thing people don't know about Atlanta Hawks will never be a tax apron team because our owner has said he's not paying the tax. He's cheap. He's not paying the tax.
That's another thing a lot of fans don't actually look into that you're about to bring up. Is that people don't understand what the type of owner you have for your team matters so freaking much, bro. Because if you just have an owner that's just willing, like let's say Steve Ballmer, it hasn't panned out for the Clippers, but he's willing and shown us that he'll go into that second apron to pay for players if he needs to. Like if some of your, owners aren't even willing to even get in that first apron, that already puts you at a certain cap.
Yeah. So I'm gonna be honest. If the owner isn't ready to pay for the second apron, I'm not paying. I'm not paying him. I can't. Hey, I'm not paying him the max. Now, if Trae wants to take a little bit less than the max, pay him. What he brings is too good. Pay him. And let's say, hypothetically speaking, we have the number 1 pick. God, please bless me. And then if you want to keep Trae Young, draft someone else. Draft an AJ. Put him at the small 4 position. Put Zachary. Put Zachary on the bench. Draft a Cameron Boozer. Do whatever. Or you could draft Darrison and play him at the 2, or whatever. Have him play off the bench his rookie year. I don't know. That's in the future. That's way along in the future. I don't know how the team's gonna look in that situation. The point is, this Trae Young injury right now. I think I'm just excited as a Hawks fan to see the team produce without Trae Young and see how it looks like. It might be terrible. Check back on me in 5-6 weeks. The Hawks go 2-16 without Trae Young, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up and say, give that man the max.
Give that nigga give him anything he wants.
Give that nigga the max. We obviously need him.
Yeah.
So yeah. Let's touch on to your team real quick. The reason why I made this a topic is because Jaylen Brown was streaming on Twitch the other day.
Oh yes.
I didn't watch the full stream, but I saw a clip where someone like made a donation and was like, yo, like, are the Celtics tanking or something like that? And obviously the Celtics right now, if I look at their record, I believe they are. You guys are 3-4 and stuff like that. Jaylen Brown is averaging 25 points per game, five rebounds, basically 4 assists, 53% from the field, and 46% from 3 off of 6 attempts. He looks really, really good. I'm actually very happy Queso's not here because now I can get your raw thoughts of Jaylen Brown himself, because he was gonna hate on Jaylen Brown this morning.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He would have told me to shut up and Jaylen Brown's not a number 1 option. I don't want to hear it. Trade him. Let's fully tank. But you're here. You're the Celtics fan that has faith and hates losing. So go ahead and talk to me real quickly.
So with the team, obviously, Jaylen Brown as a number 1 option, it's not a bad option, but he needs to do more as Tatum did. I'm expecting him to crash the boards more. I'm expecting him to play make a little bit more. Like what you said, 25, 5, and 4?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's as a number 1 option.
You're hating on this?
No. I'm not hating. I
was wondering where you're going with this.
It's efficient. It's very, very efficient.
Okay.
I understand you still have Derek White, so you don't need to play make as much. But as a number 1 option, making $300 million, we need more from you. Like, no. I get what you're saying. I'm listening. Bro, you're efficient. You're 56 and 45. You're very, very efficient. But we're getting blown out at the same time.
You want to talk about your boy Derek White? Oh, I wish Queso was here. I wish Queso was here.
No, we need to have a conversation about Derek White because that's one of my dudes. He's been playing like hard garbage, dude. I ain't gonna lie, he's been helping the Tatum stocks. He's been helping them Tatum stocks because, oh my gosh.
Defensively, though,
no, he's still
playing well.
Yeah, like he's still real good defensively. Well. He can't buy a bucket.
Listen, the only reason why I'm bringing up Derek White because Derek White has been in conversations. I saw not from you guys. You guys aren't that crazy. I saw a tweet last summer that some people would rather have Trae Young than Derek White.
Oh yeah, I seen that too. I seen that.
And I'm not good. I mean, Derek White over Trae Young. And like, bro, like this is Derek White's second option. Now I'm not celebrating. Yeah, I like Derek White, so I'm not gonna sit here and hate on him too crazy. But Derek White for the season's averaging 15 points. He's shooting 16 shots a game, 30% from the field, and 25% from 3 off of basically 10 threes a game. I'm not gonna lie, he looks fucking shit offensively.
Yeah, no, he does.
He looks terrible. And this is
it's like he's rushing everything almost. And it's you don't have to do that.
This is second option hoops.
Be patient with the offense still. Like you're in the same role that you're playing. You just have a bigger responsibility at the same. Like it it's still the same thing that you're working on.
This is why I
bigger
want
responsibility. Help Jaylen Brown, and you'll be fine. Like
this is
Pritchard,
why I want.
He started off.
Go ahead. Get your hand up.
You started off the season 2 of like 37. I think I talked about this last week. It's like from three. You supposed to be this knockdown shooter, not necessarily like Steph Curry or no shit like that.
Right.
But you supposed to be somebody. Hey, we can go get us a quick 3. Him starting is probably the worst thing that we have right now because he's used to playing people off the bench. So he feels like, I guess that's a little bit more confidence for him or something. But inserting him into the starting lineup is just shit. And we got to find a better defensive matchup for everybody because we're just allowing too much. Why did VJ get off with 30 plus his first NBA game? Like, come on. Let's be very, very, very serious.
Listen, man.
I think he had the highest since Wilt Chamberlain, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wilt put up 100, so allegedly. I ain't seen no video.
Allegedly.
So, but
Wilt's rookie year, he put up. I remember I looked it up mid game. I was like, wait, is he about to break a record? He put up 40 his rookie, his first game ever.
3 points off, right? Because he had 37, right? Or 33.
I think he had 34. He had 34.
Close enough though. Like you still within 10.
Sure.
Like, why is somebody putting the Wilt numbers on us? His rookie year. Come on, Missoula. I get the 3-pointer bullshit, but
you want to win. You sound like you want to win.
I do. Because I believe in Jaylen Brown. If Jaylen Brown can't get a top 6 seed,
so you don't want a top pick.
I do want a top pick, but at the same time, at the same time, I like Jaylen Brown. I believe in Jaylen Brown. So I'd rather the narrative.
You opposite of me a little bit.
Wait, are you scared about? I have a question. Are you scared that if Jaylen Brown does not, like, if the Celtics tank and they're bad, this is going to be negative hate towards Jaylen Brown?
So much hate, it's not going to make any sense.
Oh, so you a JB guy, Meek? You a JB guy,
bro? Oh, we drafted him third for a reason, bro. I like JB. I like JT too. Good. I like everybody that we have. Like, I'm a real fan. Like, for a fan, and there's only so much you can do if the person that you're supporting is not pulling his own weight.
He's pulling his weight. It's everyone else.
If JB averages 28, 8, and 6, I'm cool. I don't care if we lose.
Bro, he's averaging
you did what you're
5
supposed
and 5.
to do. 25, 5, and 4 is not enough. Tatum averaged 30, 10, and like 7.
But that's because Tatum's just better, though. Tatum's just a better player, man.
So if you're supposed to be 1A, 1B,
he's not 1A, 1B though. That's
it's not 1A, 1B.
It's not
1A,
1B. It's not 1A, 1B. Here's the thing.
But that's what I'm saying.
Like to troll Tatum.
They paid him as.
Oh, what you saying? You can keep going. I'll be like, I like to troll Tatum, right? But it's just, we gotta understand where JT and the other JTs at, man. We gotta understand it. We do. We gotta understand where JT and JB at.
1A, 1B. We need that.
It's not though, man.
It's never been 1A, 1B.
It's never been 1A, 1B.
In that finals run, I literally said it in the finals. That finals run where Tatum was playing inefficient. I was there trolling Tatum. You know, I'll be trolling Tatum.
Me too. I was trolling the hell out of him, but he was getting doubled like hell in that series.
If we watched the game, Tatum was playing good. He was getting doubled. The rebounds was up, the assist was up. He was playing defense amazing. He was doing everything, and Jaylen Brown had one-on-one coverage. Now we're going into the game every time. Jaylen Brown isn't the number one option, and this is what you guys wanted. This is what you wanted to see. Derek White is the number 2 option. This is what people were saying. Oh, Derek White, if he was a number 2 option, he would do this, he'd do that, he'd do this, he'd do that. I've been trying to say, just because everyone gets ruled out of an injury report and that player goes for 30 that night and he does that multiple times throughout the season, that does not mean they could be a top option on a different team. That just means that the start player got ruled out right before the game, and the other team during their shooting round was preparing to go against Tatum, and now Tatum isn't here. Now they have to play against Derek White. It's different when you're getting scouted every single game. What's up?
Let's not say like JT and JB don't be going off for 30. I think we're fortunate to know when they both go for 30.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh, that's a good stat. Okay. I didn't know that. Y'all 14.
I didn't even know that either. But what I was saying, what I'm saying is, I'm talking about Derek White because a lot of people are saying, "Oh, Derek White can get into a second. If Derek White was a second option, he would be amazing. He'll be averaging 20, yada yada yada." I'm saying when you're going into a game, correct, and Tatum is on like he's questionable for that game, and then Tatum gets ruled out before the game, and then Derek White goes into that game and drops 30, everyone's gonna go leave and say, "Oh, if Derek White was on another team and he was a second option, first option, he would be averaging 30." You saw Tatum was out, he averaged 30, but the team they were going against was preparing to guard Tatum that night. Yeah. So obviously, if Tatum goes out and then now they have to switch focus, and they was not prepared to guard Derek White. Now they are prepared to guard Derek White every day, and now we see 30% from the field and 20% from three. And I could come on the podcast right now and really troll Celtics fans.
Yeah, really troll. I'm not shocked. JB handle his ability to like read a defense, like all of that has always been shaky with him. Like just not his strengths. So like when he's playing next to a dude like Tatum, who's gonna get the full coverage of a team, and he gets to play off of that, like that's where he's best utilized. So I don't know, but I ain't gonna lie, I'm definitely one of those niggas that always troll Tatum, so I get it. I definitely do get it.
Tatum, get back soon, man. Your team need help, man.
Oh, they do.
Your team need help.
Nah, here's the thing with the Celtics.
No. We don't need them back.
Yeah, like you need to like go to the lottery, bro. I'm talking about. I need y'all.
Yeah, no. Absolutely, because if we can get AJ, we good.
That's what I'm saying. Like, get a dude like AJ. Get a Darren Peterson.
He want to play for the Celtics.
Listen, Peterson, the Celtics and the Pacers.
I would love Peterson on this team. But
if the Celtics and Pacers tank, I am right on lottery day. We might have to stream that shit on. I will be there praying that you guys don't get a top pick. You guys don't deserve a top pick, bro.
I agree. They don't.
You guys get everything. Y'all get everything,
bro. They make the Eastern Conference Finals damn near every year and everything. Yeah. And then Tatum gets this injury, and now they have a potential to get another one of these one of these three great prospects between Boozer, Peterson, and AJ, bro. It ain't fair, man.
You know why all this happens? This happens because of great GM work. That's why.
Stop, bro. So you you could have predicted a Tatum Achilles injury, bro?
No. I'm saying how often we go to the Eastern Conference Finals and to always play.
No, for sure.
Competitive basketball.
Here's my thing that I'll say though. Like I like Zachary Richichet, right? But like the fact that the Hawks can miss out on a year between Victor, Coop, and Coop hasn't even been that good yet, but I'm just talking about like the level of prospects. Coop, and then the next year we're talking about Boozer, AJ, and Darren Peterson. Like you can't like script that, bro. That's just like that is just insane, bro. And I actually like Zachary Richichet, but like, and so I'm just talking about in terms of a prospect between all of them. Like he's easily the worst one out of all of them.
I don't deserve this, bro. Like we don't get the top pick. I'm going to cry. If I swear to God, we don't get the top. We're not the top three. Let's say the Hawks end up at 4. I quit. I just quit. I can't do this anymore. If we end up at 4, we have the worst luck of all time. I don't care what anyone says. But I don't want to make this a Hawks podcast again. I don't. All right. Last thing of the pod, man. The last thing we're going to do on the spot now. Dream for you that's never been in the podcast before. On the spot is basically a segment where we just whatever we want to talk about is would you rather, is whatever stuff like that. If you don't have one right now or you don't have one at all, that's cool. I'm just gonna do my quick on the spot stuff real quick, or it could be anything that's just going around in the NBA that we didn't talk about in the main topics.
Bet.
I just have, we kind of answered it. Well, no, we didn't answer this. Draymond Green earlier in the week said there is no Eastern Conference contenders at all. Like the only contenders in the league, I believe he said, was the Lakers, the Warriors, the Denver Nuggets, West. This is what he said. No, he said the whole NBA. This is what Draymond Green said. The whole NBA. Denver Nuggets. He also added he said Lakers, Warriors, Denver Nuggets, OKC Thunder, and then I'm pretty sure he said Minnesota Timberwolves. I'm pretty sure he said Minnesota Timberwolves. So, do y'all agree? Is there any contenders in the East, or do y'all think he left out? He left out Houston for obvious reasons. Well, not for obvious reasons. I don't know why he left off Houston, but do y'all see it? I know why he left off Houston. Is there any contenders in the East that y'all want to say? Because obviously we just said the Knicks aren't contenders. Do y'all see the Cavs as contenders or anyone else? I mean, I don't think there's another team in the East that.
Yeah, I don't. If it's the Cavs, that's pretty much it. Like, I don't even think it's that hate. It's just the obvious talent the East lacks right now that makes it like so wide open for a bunch of. There's a reason why everybody was talking about the Hawks this offseason. People were talking about the Magic this offseason. People were again talking about the 76ers this offseason. Because with a lot of these injuries and just overall the lack of talent and skill in the East, it's wide the hell open. Like, still, like, even with the Bulls being like the only I want to say they're the only undefeated team in the East currently. Yeah, because the 76ers just lost. Like, I have no idea who's going to be in the Eastern Conference Finals. Like, I can give you a shot in the dark and say, like, the 76ers or Bucks. But, like, other than that, like, who's another team you think can make an Eastern Conference Finals? Like, other than the Hawks? Like, I just don't know. It's the thing. I just do not know. And you know what? That might be my pick thing that I'm going to talk about. Nobody's talking about the Cavs right now who are 3-3. Like,
yeah.
What's going on over there? I feel like
they started the season off hurt.
Yeah, I know they started out the season all hurt, but my thing about the Cavs is, especially we saw last postseason, what the health with them, it just is what it is now. Like, we got to start talking about it. This Garland hurt damn near every year with some type of injury, still not even able to start this season again with the injury.
It's funny how it happens always during one part of the season.
Hey, I'll say this. His injuries, I can't defend that about Garland. I don't know what's going on over there. He just always got something. It happens in the playoffs as well. The Cavs, man, their injuries is something I can't explain. I can't explain it. I don't know what you guys think about that, but it's something.
I won't say I'm a Cavs guy because I'm a Hawks fan, but like
right.
there's a lot of players.
You can't say that, yeah.
But there's a lot of player on the Cavs. I'm an Evan Mobley guy. I'm a Donovan Mitchell guy.
Oh, you're a Mobley guy.
I'm a Mobley guy. I'm a Garland guy. I'm even a Jarrett Allen guy. I like Jarrett Allen a lot. And then if I have tweets from 2022 when the Hawks first fired Nate McMillan, I was spamming the timeline. Please go hire Kenny Atkinson. I have tweets. I cannot make this up.
You got receipts?
I believe
I am a Kenny Atkinson guy. So they have, oh my gosh.
They got your guy.
Then like, I'm not the Hunter guy. I kind of started to hate him towards the end of the Hawks. They traded for him. So he's a Hawks. He's a Hawks alumni. Like, I got to support him too. With that being said, they have Lonzo Ball. That's another guy of mine. Yeah, I'm going to be honest. The Cavs have a lot of good pieces. They just stay hurt. And honestly, with the Cavs being so hurt, luckily this time they're hurt at the start of the year. I don't say luckily, but maybe the good luck can now lead that they're healthy at the end of the year. But yeah, if Garland gets hurt again towards the playoffs, I'm done. I'm done. Because I'm tired of seeing my boy D Mitch drop average damn near 40 every playoffs to lose. Like, he looked like the best playoff player of all time sometimes. You just look at D Mitch, you're like, yeah, like he's about to go out for 40, but like the Cavs are somehow gonna lose. I don't
which don't make no sense. You couldn't do that in the 90s.
Yeah. You got an on the spot today, Malik?
Yeah, so mine was more so. Where was it? Let me find it real quick. About what team do y'all think will win the in-season tournament? Because I know my pick, but I want to hear y'all pick real quick.
So the in-season tournament, the last 2 years has been a team that hasn't really like did shit in the playoffs. So it allows me to really just pick who's playing the best basketball at the time in the regular season. If you asked me before the week started, I would have told you the Denver Nuggets. But then they lost to the Blazers. Then they lost to the Blazers. You know what? Fuck it. 1B in-season tournament champion.
Oh, shoot.
Fuck it. Just give it to the Spurs, bro. Like, I'm gonna be honest, they're 5-0, and like the competition they've played has been like they played the Heat. I think the best two competition was the Heat and the Mavs, but now we've seen the Mavs haven't really looked that good. So they haven't played anyone too amazing. In the next couple games, they have not the next couple games, but in the next couple weeks they'll be playing the Lakers. They'll be playing the Rockets coming up soon. Then they have a back-to-back against the Warriors. So we'll see a lot about the Spurs soon. Definitely with Fox coming back. Probably, I think Fox should be coming back next week, or that's what the estimated return is.
Return for him is.
Yeah. So I think the in-season tournament is really about who's playing the best basketball and who's just hot at the moment. And if 1B's showing up to games averaging 30, 15, and 6 stocks a game, I got the Spurs. Who you got, Dream?
Between who?
Just who you got winning the in-season tournament? You
tournament. In-season tournament winner? Ooh, that's a shot at the dark. So I can just say,
yeah.
Okay, so I want to be different. Just be different from what you said. I'm gonna go with the easy answer and say OKC. I'm just go with the easy answer.
Who do you have, Malik?
I got LA.
Lakers?
Not the LA.
Okay, they're gonna come back and get theirs.
I got the Clippers. The
Clippers. Oh,
You got the Clippers. Talk to
me. Clippers. I mean, you got a bunch of vets on the team. Obviously, some of them know what it takes to win a championship. Obviously, this is not a championship that, is banner worthy. But you still got a lot of vets that understand the role that they play in. CP3, Kawhi, James Harden, Bradley Beal. They haven't looked too bad. They're 3-2 right now. They lost to Utah.
The Warriors.
Which I don't understand that. And the Warriors. Both by a combined 20 points or on average 20 points. So I like the Clippers just for the late game that they had, the late game heroics from Kawhi that they had against the Pelicans for them to go down. Kawhi, he's going to get the ball. Kawhi's a bucket. You still got Bradley Beal. You still got Batum to rebound. To rebound, not shoot, not score, not play make, not facilitate, none of that.
You got to make sure his roles, huh? You got to.
Yeah. You got him down there to, rebound, get the ball back out. You got Brook Lopez. You got Derrick Jones Jr., who I'm not saying that he could sit there and play make for himself, but sneaky backdoor cuts. Oh, you easily get a lob off of him. Yeah. So I like the Clippers on that. And this might be the only championship James Harden gets. So I'm rooting for him.
Hey, Chris Paul too. I'm gonna be honest. I'm changing my pick off the Spurs. I got the Warriors. Yeah, I'm changing my pick. I got the Warriors. I'm not gonna lie. I think Jimmy and Steph is gonna. They're gonna. I feel like they're about to turn up. I don't know why, but like. By the way, the Clippers, bro, like their that game against the Warriors, they look old.
Old as dirt.
So, Dream, week before the season, we did positional rankings for every single position, stuff like that. Malik, we're gonna have to talk to Case about this. Maybe midpoint of the season, we had just maybe in like January or February, during All-Star week. That's the perfect time to do it. We are going to review our positional rankings that we did before the season. Because I'm not going to lie, you was just naming players of the Clippers and you said Bradley Beal.
I didn't. Hey, excuse me. We went off of last season too. That's what I went.
No, we did. We did. So you said going into this season. I mean,
because I'm thinking new environment.
Beal high too.
Beal, you coming off the bench, you the two, you just expected to score. You ain't got to do nothing too crazy. I haven't even heard of Bradley Beal.
I think he's averaging like 4 points. But like he came into the season hurt. So again, so I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, Dream, is there anything you would like to shout out? Stuff like that. Anything you want to say on the pod? Stuff like that. We're about to get out of here. Quick little episode.
Hey, I want to say I appreciate you for having me on. Wish my camera could have been on longer, see my face, but hey, I put this profile picture here. I appreciate it, man. Anybody want to follow me? Just at Dream Hoops anywhere, man. Just put that anywhere you follow me. Yeah, but I really appreciate the invite, y'all too, bro.
No problem. All right, guys, that was episode 8 of the Pick Your Spot podcast. Queso should be back next week. His voice sounds like Winnie the Pooh right now. I told him just to stay off the fucking podcast, bro. I don't want to hear him talk. But other than that, I appreciate everyone. I appreciate y'all. Check the links down below. Follow the podcast, subscribe, like. Wow. Bye, guys.